So yesterday I went and picked up my new fuel pump relay. This isn't an OEM one like this one. It's by a company called Hearthbus. I want to say it is Hearthbus, but all the connectors and everything on the bottom, it's exactly the same. So I'm hoping this is gonna fix our problem. If this doesn't work and there's still no power to the fuel pump with this actually in, I might just have to bypass the entire thing and make my own little switch to put power to the fuel pump. But I'm hoping this does the job. And I'm also patiently waiting for the mail to come today, because I got a notice yesterday saying that my parts for the variant should be here today, I believe, but I don't see the mailman yet. He needs to hurry up. I'm waiting for my control arms and my new muffler so I can fix that car and get it registered with long plates. And then also there's been a lot of discussion about the wheels that I put on the Savoy. The people like the stock ones better. So here's what I'm gonna do about that. Absolutely nothing. If you don't like the wheels in the car, sucks to suck, I'm not changing them. The preference behind the wheels, I got the wheels for free for the junkyard. They were just there, and I was able to snag them. They are the winter setup for the car. This is not like the show setup or anything like that. This is a winter setup for the car that I got for free, and I was able to use them as test wheels to learn how to mount and remove tires. So I thought it was pretty cool, and they look way better than the factory wheels. I don't care what anyone says. They look better than the factory wheels, and I'm not putting the sleeves back on. That's not happening. So if you don't like the wheels, sucks to suck, I'm not changing them. But again, it's just a temporary winter setup. It's nothing permanent, so just relax, just simmer down, it's okay. It's not your car, it's fine. It's gonna be okay, I promise it'll be okay. Ding! And then for anyone who doesn't like these wheels, I hope this drives you absolutely insane. Look, the stock ones are gonna sit in the corner over there for, I don't even know how long. Look at this. Yeah, take it all in, take it all in. I need to wash those today, they're kind of dirty, but still. Take it all in. Hope this is driving you absolutely insane. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and swap in our new relay, and fingers crossed the car starts. If it doesn't start, I'll put back my bypass in for the time being, just to move the car out of the barn and wash it real quick, and then we'll have to go about trying to make our own connector to run to the fuel pump and run it. This poor car is so dirty. From when it rained on, the last one was out and all the dust has been on the car. Like, look at this thing. It's so nasty. But once she's running good, I hope today, we'll give her a nice bath and she'll look good again. All right, let's get under here. I have my new one right here, and it's gonna go this way. Also, the car isn't dead because I had the bypass pulled out, so that's good. All right, relay's in, let's give her a try. Moment of truth. Like I said, the car is, I can see, didn't die because I had pulled the relay out, or my bypass out. Car still has power. See if it starts. Theoretically it should. New relay, it should start. If not, there's some other problem, but. Let me give it a second. Maybe prime up. Not a good start though. Not a good start. Let me pump some gas real quick. Alright, let's try again. Oh, closer. Let's try again. Pump, 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 pump. Alright. Alright, she's running. Alright, let's turn her off. Let's try it again. I don't want to speak too soon. But I think we're good. I think. Let's try one more time for good measure. It's still cranking a little bit slow, but I think possibly just because the pressure was kind of low. Let's see. Yeah, that seems about right. Alright, well, I'm gonna let it run and see what she does. Car seems to be running and idling really, really well. I'm not gonna say it's fixed yet, but much improvement since last week when it didn't run at all or start at all. So I think with our fixes between the new relay and also the soldering I did in the alarm box, we might have it. We might just have it. And then for anyone who is new to the channel, besides the alarm box we just did and the fuel pump relay, hall sensors new, spark plugs are new, wires are new, coil packs new, all of this setup is new. There's not a lot of work done to the car as well, aside from what we just did, but I think we finally got it, and now we have like a whole bunch of new things all together, and hopefully it stays running for a long time, even though this is coming out. But for the time being, I need it to run well and be a little winter car. Now, aside from the wheel discussion on this car, we've also had a look at this car. Look at this thing. Even though they're junkyard daily winter wheels, like, the car looks good. I don't care what no one says. Well, besides that, a lot of discussion on the motor choice for this car, or the engine choice. I always mix those up. I apologize. The engine choice for this car. almost everyone, there's a few VR6 comments, a few ABS comments, but most people, like 98%, said 1.8 turbo swap, and that's actually what I want to do. I think it'd be a perfect little engine for that car, a lot of good power, cool turbo sound. It's a small, light car. I think it'd be really cool to do. So I've been kind of going through the German eBay just looking for 1.8 turbo engines for this car. I found a few, mostly looking for a price range to see how much it actually costs to get one, and then the conversion kit, all that stuff I need to actually put it in this car. But if you want to help support the build, I'll be having shirts and hoodies coming out very, very soon. And also, if you want to subscribe, like the video, that all helps me out a whole bunch. And if you want to see a 1.8 turbo in that car and the rest of the stuff we have going on get done faster, subscribe, like the video, and then like I said, shirts and hoodies coming out very, very soon, so we can get this thing making turbo sounds and go real fast. All right, well, I guess she's earned a bath. You haven't shut off yet. You've been running good. You drove home from the junkyard, no problem. So I guess you've earned your bath. But after I wash you, don't play no games. Don't even think about it. You got a whole bunch of new things. You're running well. I put some wheels on you. About to get a wash. Don't even think about playing some silly games after this. All right, well, I wasn't gonna actually wash this car, but it's cold and my hands are cold, so I'm just gonna at least spray it off. So I need to go to the post office still, and then we'll come back, and hopefully, since you're home now, you can wait for my parts. I've been waiting all day for my parts for the wagon, and they're still not here yet. So I'll at least rinse the car off now. We'll get a proper wash soon, but I'll also clean the wheels off a little bit.
I feel like you might have to actually scrub the wheels. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Ew, Christian.
It's fine, it's fine, it's all fine. But honestly though, like they're really dirty, but they're really not like bad quality. The paint on them's fine. Yeah, at least to the wheels, but the rest of the car is getting rinsed off. It's good enough for now. This is our before side, super gross and nasty. These things are actually cleaned up super well, and I probably got even better in the corners, but my fingers are so cold and it hurts to hit my hand on there. So until you like an actual like scrub or something like that, this is good enough. But honestly, can't complain. They came pretty clean. Well, my hands are completely numb, but hey, the car is looking pretty good. Look at that, nice and shiny, not bad. She's looking good. She's looking real good. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this car back a little bit, pull out the wagon, load it up, head to the post office, and by the time I come back, we should have the parts in for the wagon. Like I said, I ordered control arms, new ball joints, and a new muffler. That should clear everything I need to get the car passed for inspection. Then after that, we can work on wheels, low, and all that kind of fun stuff. But right now, the goal is get the car passed for inspection, get long plates, and be on our way. Yo, this thing right now, look at this thing. Like, this thing looks so good. I might get some spacers for the rear and push it out a bit more, but like, dang. I don't care what none of y'all say. This thing looks so good right now. And this is just the winter setup. Wait till we get to some like 3P, some crazy looking wheels. This thing's gonna look so, so good. This thing is out of the way. Let's go hop in. My favorite wagon ever. All right, so we've done a total of 1,289 kilometers so far in the wagon. This thing's been amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and reset this real quick and see how much I get for one full tank. Back to 0, so I'll update you guys again once we go through the entire tank and see how much we get miles per gallon in this thing. As I'm about to leave my driveway, look, yay, yay, go to my house next. Yes, 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 thank you. I gotta say, this wagon has been such an amazing vehicle to own in the short period that I've actually had it. This, like I said, for the price that I paid for this vehicle, it's paid for itself 10 times over. For the amount of like long trips we've already taken in this thing, the amount of fuel I've saved not driving the VR6s, and the amount of parts it's already carried, like this thing has paid for itself 10 times over. I love this thing. I can't see myself ever not owning at least one wagon because it's just so useful. You have literally all the space. I can't ever imagine myself not having at least one wagon at the house. Like, I love this thing. It's so good. So, so good. I'm also really excited to add a turbo to this car. I don't know when it'll actually happen, but I think it'd be so much fun. I don't really want to push like any type of crazy boost. Maybe like, I don't know, like 5 to 6 pounds, just to give this car a little bit more pep, because the car is slow. It's a 1.6, that's like 101 horsepower, but it's a bigger car, it's kind of heavy. So a little bit more power, some turbo sound would be really cool to have in this car, I think. And hopefully not ruin all reliability. But I think if I run a nice conservative like low boost kind of setup, just for a little bit more power, she should be fine. Should be. Got us the prime parking reflex silver Bora wagon, reflex silver golf wagon. Yes, I prefer this front end, but they're both pretty cool. So I asked Casey if my parts were delivered and how they look and that kind of stuff, and she said the truck just drove away. So I was like, all right, well that's not good. So I checked my tracking real quick. They actually delivered my parts to the post office in town, so I need to go there now. They close at 6 and it's only 5:08. Go grab those now and hopefully all my stuff is there. And then tomorrow or the next week we can start putting the parts in the car. All right, let's see if they have my stuff. All right, so you can't see, but back there I have the box from AutoDock, which is my control arms for both sides and the ball joints. The exhaust, well, the muffler I got for the very back side, instead of welding that one, I got a brand new muffler for like 30 euros. So instead of having one welded for almost the same price, I just got a brand new one. But that one's coming by a different company. This came DHL. The muffler is coming from Night Express. So that'll be here sometime this week. But either way, first step is here. Ooh, dang, looking good. Dang, she's looking so good. Like I said, I'm gonna need some spacers for the rear just to push out just a little bit more, but honestly, I think the car looks great right now. And if you prefer these over these, well, sucks to suck. All right, we're gonna end off with an unboxing of my new parts. All right, we got ourselves a nice box here, as you can see from AutoDock. This is my first time actually using AutoDock. The parts were like incredibly cheap. I think I ordered, it took about exactly a week to get here, but I think I paid a total of like 65 euro for the muffler, 2 brand new control arms, all with the bushings and the ball joints. So for like, I think these were like 23 euro a piece. So honestly, if you're not in a super rush, definitely cheap price. Not too long of a wait time. I'll see the quality in a second, but I can't complain with the price. So let's see what we got here. Like I said, my muffler should be here tomorrow, I believe, or sometime this week, come from a different company. But like I said, this should be my control arms with my ball joints. Packaging. Yes. So I think, oh, actually I paid, let's see. I paid a total of, I think 19 euro for each one of these, I believe. That is one, and there is 2. These are from a company called Ridex. You can see right there. Open up and see what we got here. Look at that. Control arm with all the bushings, which they usually always come with anyways. And the nice part with this one actually came with the ball joints as well. So control arm with ball joint. I think I paid like 19 euro for this entire thing, which honestly, I can't complain. Can't complain at all. And having to wait just a little bit, like if you're not in a super time crunch, this is a great option. I don't know how fast shipping is to other parts of the world. I think the company is actually based out of Germany. So for me, it's a very good option. Like I said, if you want parts for cheap and don't want to wait, don't mind waiting a little while, it's not bad. Bam, look at that. So, control arms for both sides, all brand new bushings with brand new ball joints. Can't complain. I think I had a total of like 19 euro each. That's so incredibly cheap. And like they seem, maybe a company called, what is this? This is called Ridex. I mean, everything seems to be quality unless they just fall apart on me, which I doubt they're going to. So, definitely can't complain. And then hopefully the rest of this week, either tomorrow or maybe Thursday or Friday, my muffler should be here. And then once all the new parts are installed, take the car back to inspection, get long plates and be good to go. But, hyped on these. Then one more quick, more close-up look. They look very good. So, like I said, can't complain with the quality. Looks very nice. and to get, seriously, to get an entire control arm with brand new bushings and ball joint for €19, like, you can't complain. I can't complain the size bit. So I'll be excited to put these on and see how much better the car actually feels, and then new muffler very soon as well. With that, we're gonna end off the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see how long the Savoy actually runs well. It started all day, no problem with the new relay. Hasn't shut off since we actually fixed it, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna say it's fixed, but at least it's running and driving and not shutting off yet. Also, parts for the variant, very, very cool. I'm excited to get the car with long plates and have it all official. Don't forget, be thankful for today. We'll see you next time. Peace.